So, collocations with dead. Firstly, we have a dead end, and a dead end is simply a road which doesn't have an exit. It has one way in and nothing else. There's no further way out. And so there's a special road sign, which means this is a dead end. I'm not a driver, I'm not actually sure what it looks like. But any road which is a close, yeah, we call them closes in the UK, they are dead ends because they don't have a way out. Anything which doesn't have a way out, it's a dead end, okay? But we use this literally and metaphorically. You know, we use it for roads where there's no way out, but maybe somebody has a dead end job, and that's a job with no prospects, no interesting prospects for the future. So you can see why we'd say a dead end job. So I suppose some people might think that stacking shelves or something like that is a dead-end job. And I suppose it doesn't have great prospects always, but it's certainly a job I have actually done, and I did it on a night shift. And so I was doing it from 2 in the morning until 2 in the morning, which is 2 at night in some languages, but 2 in the morning until 10 in the morning. So it was a night shift. Okay, so you can have a dead end for a road, but also a dead end job. You can have a dead ringer for somebody. Now, if you say, Dave, you are a dead ringer for Gordon Ramsay, that famous chef. Somebody has said that to me online, on YouTube, somewhere like that. They said, Dave, you're a dead ringer for that chef Gordon Ramsay. Now, what they mean is I look very similar to Gordon Ramsay. I don't think I do. But some people say that I do. They say I am a dead ringer for Gordon Ramsay. But you can also say, Dave, you are the spitting image of Gordon Ramsay. So the spitting image of somebody, it means that you look exactly the same as that person. And the same for a dead ringer. If he is a dead ringer for President Trump, that means he looks exactly the same as President Trump. That's all it means. So a dead ringer for somebody, or the spitting image of somebody. Make sure you always memorize these prepositions right at the start when you learn a new phrase. It's easier that way. Now, when 2 runners are in a dead heat, or when you are in a dead heat with the other runner, that means that you are at the same level in a race as the other person. It means that there is a tie in the competition. Yeah, you are equal. And so if you're in a dead heat with somebody, it always means you are neck and neck. Yeah, we would say for a horse race, this neck and neck comes from horse races. And when 2 horses are neck and neck, they're at exactly the same part. They're equal in the race. It's not one horse beating the other horse, but they're running at the same speed and they are equal. So if you're in a dead heat with somebody, it sounds like you are tying. You are neck and neck. You're equal in some kind of race. Yeah, and neither one of you is winning at that time or losing, because you are equal. Okay? Now, a dead giveaway is a very common phrase, and it teaches you a phrasal verb as well, to give something or somebody away. Usually somebody gives somebody away. So you might say, if somebody speaks English and they have a very thick French accent, I might say, I'm sure he's French. His accent gives him away. And it means his accent reveals him, exposes him. You might say, don't give away my secret, meaning don't reveal my secret, don't expose it to everybody. But you say, yeah, his accent gives him away, or his French accent was a dead giveaway. Yeah, I'm sure his French accent was a dead giveaway. Yeah, it exposed him, it revealed that he was French. So if something is a dead giveaway, it makes it reveals something or exposes something, okay? Now, we can also talk about a dead language, which is a language which isn't used anymore. So I think Cornish in the UK is a dead language. Not many people speak that language. I don't think anybody speaks it anymore, but they still have some signs in Cornish, I believe. But it's a language that's from the southwest of the country, because when the Anglo-Saxons invaded, they pushed the original settlers of the UK, who were called the Britons, they pushed them into Scotland, Wales and Cornwall and Ireland. And that's why all of the Gaelic languages are in Wales, Scotland and also in the southwest.